Historically, carrying a little extra weight was seen as a sign of wealth, a way to tell someone was rich enough to dine as much as they wanted. Nowadays, extra weight is usually a sign of not being able to put down the french fries, and a few countries in particular have a problem with that. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the most amazing top 5. My name is Michael McCrudden. Be sure to sit back, hit subscribe, now let me entertain you. Before we begin, I want to know, how heavy were you when you were born? If you can remember, that would be impossible. Your mom would have had to have written it down somewhere, or your dad, or your brother. Actually, my brother changed his because he wanted to be the biggest. So weird. Let's jump into our list with the top 5 fattest countries in the world. First up in the number 5 spot, we have Jordan. This Middle Eastern country kicks off our list with the chubby little figure of a 34.3 obesity rate. One thing that's particularly shocking about the obesity problem here is the fact that it affects women twice as much as it affects men. It also happens to affect married women more than singles, most likely because women in Jordan traditionally marry young. They do not go out and work, they live a more restricted lifestyle, and they settle in, and now I'm gonna make sure my wife gets a job. Although, who's not working these days? I'm moving to Jordan and being a wife. What? Up next in the number 4 spot is Egypt. The obesity rate is 34.6%, and it stems from the rapid industrialization that Egypt has faced within the past few years, replacing traditional farming with factory production. Because of this, those in the city face double the rates of obesity than those in rural Egypt. And the country as a whole has the highest rate of diabetes in the world and the highest soda consumption. You know who I'm gonna blame? I'm gonna blame tourism. They saw all them Americans coming, looking so smug, taking so many great pictures. They're like, they're living the good life, I'm gonna do what they do. Plus, we have the pyramids all year round. Moving on to the number 3 spot, we have Belize. Belize takes the honor of being the only Central American country to make the list of the top fattest countries. And that's not really something to brag about. The country has an obesity rate of 34.9%, a number that is still on the rise. And the major contributor to this problem? Well, cheap, fattening foods and limited access to affordable and fresh produce. Who would have guessed? Next up at number 2 is Saudi Arabia, with an obesity rate of 35.2%. Saudi Arabia has climbed the fattest countries list immensely within the last decade, which is apparently the only thing it's been climbing at all. Because of this, health complications such as heart failure and diabetes, they are on a scary incline. And Saudi Arabian health insurance, well, it doesn't cover obesity related problems. So that Burger King $2 deal for 10 chicken nuggets may seem cheap, but is it really? Finally, in the number 1 spot, we have Kuwait. Can you believe this? Where are you, good old US of A? Here, the old standard of more money, more weight holds true. Not only is Kuwait one of the richest countries, it's also one of the heaviest, weighing in at 42.8% with an obesity rate. That's triple the obesity rate for the entire world. Why is Kuwait packing on the weight? Because the people of this country love fast food. In fact, due to this huge fast food addiction, Kuwait is also the number 1 country for stomach stapling. No, a procedure to make your stomach hold less food and prevent overeating. Because you know, it's too hard to simply get the salad instead of the Big Mac. For everyone. For real. I mean, what are you doing at McDonald's when you're getting a salad? It's just like dancing with the devil. So there you have it, the top 5 countries in the world. My name is Michael McCrudden. Thanks for checking out this channel. Thanks for checking out this video. Let me know your weight when you were just a wee one. I can't remember mine. 9 pounds, somewhere around there. I was a big guy, but there are bigger. And we've probably made a top 5 video on the biggest babies. Browse around for it, or just check out our next one. It'll get you there.